We in here. We make sure everything good. What's up, Quantum Maniacs, and welcome to the Quan Show. We're gonna get into it quick today. I am going to write this movie this weekend. I have to have something to present to somebody, and I have to present to something to somebody soon because everything is, doing what it does. So we got to get it moving. Gonna hop on Manhattan, try to talk this movie out. Gonna spend the next 3 days writing it. Jump in the comments, talk to me. I'm gonna play a couple clips. I did a video. So this is what it is, man. It's hold on, let me make sure that we are good. Like and subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this, appreciate you. Let's actually roll the trailer just in case. Them dogs be barking, man. They be knowing I'll be on the joint. Teaser. Was going crazy for real. That's it, man. That's what this is all about. Now, I've been doing some things this week. A little delay there, sorry. Yeah, so I've been doing some things this week. I actually finished an interview with one of my former teammates when I was in my, I think, fourth or fifth year playing. I went to Abilene, got cut, ended up finding another team in Missouri, the Missouri Monsters, and I met Randall Burton, played at University of Kentucky, good DB, cool cat. Um, Me, him, and one of the receivers. I talked about it on the last stream. You know, we still talk. We still talk about wrestling, the good old days, having fun. So This is going to be one of the stories that I want to add to the draft process, and this is the research part of pre-production. Is me, trying to find a story that matches with the story that I want to tell. So today I interview Randall Burton, University of Kentucky DB. We're gonna run that right now on the Qwan Show.
Burden, born in Alabama, went to LaGrange High School, ended up going to University of Kentucky, played cornerback, did punt return my senior year for a little bit. My name Randall Burden, born in Alabama, went to LaGrange High School, ended up going to University of Kentucky, played cornerback, did punt return my senior year for a little bit. I just remember talking to my agent, and it was a team interested in me. Obviously, it didn't go the way I wanted. When I came out in the draft, it was like I was 181 or no 183, and they was basically questioning my durability, which I was like really like how, because I played in the SEC for 3 straight years and I weighed less than that, and I never missed a game. So I was just kind of questioning how was the durability anything to even question. I just remember having my agent call me and telling me that a team was interested in me, and I was getting excited, so I was just waiting. But it didn't happen. Got a shot at camp for the Arizona Cardinals. If you ain't drafted, you basically know that you just there for a body, basically. So I went through camp. I think I got scored on once. We had 2 days. So the second day, just about everybody, all the corners got hurt. So I was taking everybody's reps. So I didn't come out basically the whole day I was there. So I was gassed. It was hot. I got hit with a out up. I can't remember his name. He went to Notre Dame. He was like one of the top picks. He got me on the out up. And I just remember after that, I was gassed. And I was thinking in my head, I thought that was it. I already knew it. Like actually that last day, as soon as we got done with practice, they called everybody in the huddle and they handed us a DVD of practice and basically told us to get on go on about your day. That was it. I flew back home after that. Realistically, it is a goal that can be made if you work hard. Anything, really. I was a very small, I guess you can say, frugal kid from LaGrange, Georgia, but I was an athlete and I could play ball.
That's my dog. I played with Bird for one season. Saw him move up to the AFL real fast. ball out up there. I got a lot more of an interview with them that I'll put up on the channel. Make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure you like this video if you are watching. Would be greatly appreciated. I am going to do the thing that I'm here for, and that's write this movie. Going to open up my software and I'm actually going to split screen it. We're going to build a split screen where you can watch me write this movie, and yeah, I'm going to turn on some Madden, get some creative juices going. If you out there, drop a line in the comments, man. You out there, YouTube world, what's going on, Twitter world? Is the juice. We still broadcasting live from the slums. All right, I gotta watch. I think I got about 8 pages typed already, and that's what I've been doing this week, is trying to come up with a marketing scheme for this. And yesterday, I got the bright idea to just write it on stream and do it live. So I'm gonna combine a couple versions because I know, yeah, nope, yeah, this got a lot. There's still a lot I got to figure out. So the goal for this, I Googled how many note cards it takes to write a movie, and let's see if I can find that here. How many note cards for a movie? 45 to 70 note cards. Well, what do you know? I got about 45 to 70 note cards right here. So I'm going to always remember this movie's gonna change. This movie's gonna change my life. Don't ever forget that. I always be prepared and then I forget the whole show plan. I was writing yesterday. It's about me teaching my audience the story of football and the brand of football that I want to teach them. So I think it's important that everybody comes into the film knowledgeable to an extent. Like there are some, like I'm not gonna make this like this advanced level of knowledge for a football movie, but I do want you to be able to enjoy what's going on from every aspect. So um I'm gonna take this time to teach you guys the brand of football that I think is good. And part of this process is, I want to play in a football game, like in an NFL stadium. So if I am directing a movie, I want to play one of the characters and I want to play on the field. This is going to be the only way that I get my chance, get my shot on the NFL field. So, yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea of how or what the scale is for what I want this film to be. So, I've been like, it's kind of, I don't want to say it pisses me off because in the last week I've done more for this film than I think as far as releasing stuff than I've ever done. And it's like, if I took the last 3 years, maybe I would have all this done already, but it came to me when it came to me, and it is what it is. So let's I don't know. I want to do some online. First note card. First note card is the easiest. Let's get some like and subscribe up in here. What else can I promote? Qwan-A-Thon.
What's up, dudes? Quan Hogan here with the greatest offer ever, brother. Check out the merch and become a Quantumaniac. We got shirts in all colors, brother. We got a red shirt, brother. We got a yellow shirt, brother. We got a white shirt, brother. We got a blue. It comes in all sizes. Small, medium, large, extra large, extra, extra large, extra, extra, extra large. What you gonna do when the Quantumaniacs run wild on you?
Listen, man, go to whatamaneuver.net/Quantumania and cop a shirt, become a Quantumaniac. Go to Teespring, go to the store. There should be a link. Let's actually go. I want to look at these super chats. I would like some chats that are super. I want to get, so yeah, here we go. Back to one of the things that I've been saying is that, I was trying to be a man or become a man. And I got to create the man. Marketing right there, baby. Marketing 101. I got to create demand for my films. Like, I know this is going to work because all the people that I'm telling this to scoff at the idea, and they're all women. So, this is me being full misogynist here. That just puts way more confidence in my plans, is that they're not saying, hell yeah, it's going to work. They got all the negativity to push on it. So I feel good about that. But, last year I did my documentary and I sold out 2 theaters, and I gave a hometown hero his due. And, it led to all this stuff post showing, post screening, talks about a motion picture. It's been in France and it's been in some important hands. And, why can't I just do that again? And that's more of a step forward than anything else that I could do. And I'm fine with, pursuing. I'm things are getting tight. I think things are getting tight for everybody. So, I'm trying to figure out what needs to be done, but I have to do something that, I don't normally do, and that's sell my product. And my product is production. My product is me. So, the release date for the draft process is November 12th, 2026, which is very funny, man. It's I don't know what's about to happen over the course of the next few months, next few years, whatever it may be. But, I'm going out on a limb, and I'm going out on my shield, and I'm betting on myself. I don't think it's crazy or asinine for me to think I can't make another documentary, or I can't tell another story about another human being like Brian. There are thousands and thousands of great athlete stories out there, how people manage. I think my story, like, I'm starting to come around to my story. My story is a little on the miraculous side itself, because, I don't feel like I should be here or be the person representing, what I'm representing, or, go as far as I've gone. So, that's a big part of why I want to make this feature film. Is when I was in film school, Creed was one of the movies that I watched religiously. I'm a big Ryan Coogler fan, but I watch Creed probably every day, more than it's on TBS now. And that, Adonis's arc was about trying to find worth in himself, and, that he's not a mistake. So, my goal, my idea is to sell a DVD, sell a theater experience of a bunch of hometown heroes. A lot of people didn't get to make it. They didn't get drafted, but, they fought their way back from wherever it was to either get a look or play at another level. They got to continue their career. And those are stories worth telling, I believe. And, there are a lot of kids out there who are going to find hope and positivity in those stories. So, this is what filmmakers do. And I'm a filmmaker. I can pull up my IMDb, and, I know how to take a project from start to finish. So that's my job. Like, I went on, like I said, I went on a job interview this week, and, I'm probably overqualified, but, that the Bills don't give a shit about that. So I might as well make a leap while, I have this very, very small window of opportunity. So I got to sell. I think the hardest thing for me is going to be trying to sell one copy, because if I can sell one copy, I know I can sell 2. And if I can sell 2, I can sell 4. If I can sell 4, I can sell 8. They could turn the 8 to 20, 20 to 1, and 100 to, yeah, whatever Cam said. So, yeah, let's get it, man. If you online, drop a comment. Let's turn the comment box on. Call the Real Hate Hotline. I think my dad called the Real Hate Hotline the other day. If you did, nanny boo boo, nigga, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. Keep it to yourself. Call the Real Hate Hotline, 877-461-4873. Let's play that. Let's.
Welcome to the Real Hate Hotline, the place for you to spread real hate.
The place for you to spread real hate is here. Man. This is going to be a tall task, man. Get on Reddit. Where you at, Reddit? Let's go. Quality TV. Check us out on Reddit, Quality TV. I don't know if we're doing Discord no more. They doing some wild stuff on there. Hold on. Let us get this up. Boy, them dogs be barking. Oh, that's nasty. I can go live on Twitch. Yes, I can. Yes, I can go live on Twitch. Where you at? Banners, media assets. Oh, where's that? Beat the Quan. We gonna turn it to a Beat the Quan stream real quick. Oh my goodness. Where you at, StreamYard? Share the screen. Yeah, here we go. We got a comment. What's up? Hi. Uh-oh. That's gonna be trouble.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's get it.
Join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started.
Shit.
Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
Got that board people in there.
Solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On the ground, former Notre Damer.
That shit horrible. That's a bad idea.
On this one before being taken down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Yellow waiting! Yellow waiting! It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches.
Cause it's just the price I pay.
The ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Stafford now on 2nd down. Taking the shot downfield for Smith. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He's got his man. It's Smith. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Ready. A give left side. Here's Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. From the gun,
God damn it. That was a horrible read.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. He gets free to the 20.
That was a horrible read. God damn.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off.
Wow, what the fuck is that?
Return this from the 10. He'll get across the 5. That's it. Good coverage. They got him down at the 6.
God damn.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's popped in on the left by Nakua. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
I got rich and them Steelers on hooligan shit.
So after one, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Come on, man.
To throw is Stafford. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go, Park.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll find his tight end. It's Colby Parkinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Stafford to throw again. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another 1st down. Again, it's Stafford. That's to Parkinson, open right side. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Let's go. Easy.
They go play action with Stafford. He's going to look deep for Adams. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it, and the Rams move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Devontae Smith there to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right to the air, it's Hurts.
Oh, he caught that. Come on.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Finding room to the 20. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 7-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Let's go.
To throw, Hurts. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quinton Lake.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. It's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Brings us 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Nolan Smith gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
But it's not enough. I get on the end.
Throwing, Stafford. That one caught by Smith. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. A gain of 48. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. This clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
First down.
Lady! Stafford now to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jalen Carter in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
Almost.
And we're going to get a timeout.
Almost.
With 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit.
Let's go.
This will be a 41-yard attempt. Good snap, good hold, good kick. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Loose inside the 30.
That shit was too easy.
And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6. I don't love the call. When all week you practice these gotta have it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
At their own 7-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 11-yard line.
That shit was
They'll go
so.
again here with Williams. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready? Go, lady! Go, lady! Stafford now. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Brings up 2nd
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple. Lady! Look at Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 2. Here we go. 22. Back to throw. Stafford.
Hey, man, no problem.
That's out wide to Williams. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing
About to
fancy
say,
there.
bro, don't
Short
play with
completion,
me.
but it yields a fresh set of downs.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
God damn it.
Play fake. Here's Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Hurts using the pop pass. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
On second down, Hurts. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the
Gotta
way.
hold him to a field goal.
So, 3 quarters
Let's go.
now in the books.
I
Back
lose,
with
I
more
start right.
After the break, you're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 10. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before third down. Man in motion is Smith.
Let's go, man,
Ready to
man.
begin this fourth quarter. They run on third down. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
To throw is Hurts. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
The 20. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw.
Let's go.
He's got it. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. To gain of 43 yards. Middle.
23 yards. First down, Rams.
Lady. Here's a handoff to Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
On the give, it's Williams. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
That's good for our Rams.
Whoa.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Set. Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here is 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down.
Blue 60! Stay 50, stay 50.
The shotgun snap to Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Searching for some. Seem to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. So on is the kicker, Harrison Mevis in a big spot. This to grab a late lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Here's Smith to return it.
Come on.
Good return as he takes it across the 30.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Hey! Great, set. Hey, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Let's go.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This is a tough spot.
Let's
3rd
go.
down and 10. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now,
Let's go.
this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through. Here in the final minute.
Let's go.
It may just be enough to get them a victory. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle.
That shit out of here, brother.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Get that shit out of here, brother. Let's go. We got one. Play until we lose. We clipping that. We clipping that. We clipping that. Let's go. If you in the chat, say what's up. I don't think it's anybody in there. Notes. What we got to write? I said 40 to 70, 45 to 70 no cards. It's going to be tough.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, we welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. Off we go here in Inglewood. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Allen on the move left, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. It is a big run by Cook. 35 yards.
Let's go.
He'll go play action here with Allen. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Roger McCreary in from the secondary, able to record the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Allen going to give it to Cook. And that one shuts down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on 1st, the tackle for loss on 2nd, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. Let's take it in. It's James Cook. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. He's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Do yourself. All by yourself. Let me see you
on
do
4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal.
Missed that.
This one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good from 60 yards out. He's got the leg to knock it through.
Snap your fingers. Do your
You talk about
stuff.
having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal, and that was something else.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First carry here from Kyron Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Running every round. It's going down.
From the 35, here's second and a yard. To throw is Stafford. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Lady! He'll try the right side with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Easy.
With Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First quarter already. Gang. Hey, like and subscribe to the channel. Talk to me. Somebody. If you hear.
California. In a moment. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Let's go.
Lady! Here's Stafford. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
53, ready, 20. On first down, it's Stafford. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense by executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Shit.
Now a second down throw for Stafford.
There.
Left side there, not going to find the target.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield.
Let's go.
And the Rams are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Set. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Get in there.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he's in. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, LA. Good drive. They kept the ball great. They moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for a touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. In this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And he missed it. Missed the extra point. And this is going to stay a 3-point game.
Yo, sexy lady on par with us.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
Ooh, cook my ass.
To return, here's Ray Davis.
Cook me something nasty.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Play action. Here's Allen. Forced out wide. That one. Downfield for Cooks. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break.
Easy money.
Play action now for Stafford. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have the Rams first down. At least at first glance.
He quit. I hope he quit that. Gang. That's 2 in a row. I'm taking it, whatever. Let's throw a video up. Get you guys watching something else. Let's go. Let's run the bird video.
Going to Alabama, went to LaGrange High School, ended up going to the University of Kentucky, played cornerback, did punt return my senior year for a little bit. I just remember talking to my agent, and it was a team interested in me. Obviously, it didn't go the way I wanted. When I came out in the draft, it was like I was 183. And they was basically questioning my durability, which I was like, really like how? Because I played in the SEC for 3 straight years, and I weighed less than that. And I never missed a game. So I was just kind of questioning how was the durability, anything to even question. I just remember having that, my agent call me and telling me that a team was interested in me, and I was getting excited, so I was just waiting. But they didn't have a shot at camp for the Arizona Cardinals. If you ain't drafted, you basically know that you just there for a body, basically. So I went through camp. I think I got scored on once. We had 2 days. So the second day, just about everybody, all the corners got hurt. So I was taking everybody's reps. So I didn't come out basically the whole day I was there. So I was gassed. It was hot. I got hit with an out and up. I can't remember his name. He went to Notre Dame. He was like one of the top picks. He got me on the out and up. And I just remember after that, I was gassed. And I was thinking in my head, I thought that was it. I already knew it. Like actually that last day, as soon as we got done with practice, they called everybody in the huddle and they handed us a DVD of practice and basically told us to go on about your day. That was it. I flew back home after that. Realistically, it is a goal that can be made if you work hard. Anything, really. I was a very small, I guess you can say, frugal kid from LaGrange, Georgia, but I was an athlete and I could play ball.
down. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson. From the 25, here's second down and 9.
Waiting.
Stafford. He'll get this out to the left flat. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, LA.
First down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Blue 60.
A give, and here comes Williams. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Mike Green is there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
180. 10. Zero.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's to Parkinson, open right side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 3.
Set. Zero.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
So, a little extra time to think about what to do on fourth down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Ravens out front, and we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Lady. 70. Double right.
Stafford to throw it. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Let's go. It's not.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That is left side and caught by Fowler.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of the receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 7. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. Second down, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down. He'll try and run for this with Henry. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. It is 2nd and 9. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, and most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw, Jackson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Again, it's Jackson. This throw, right, is taken in by Fox. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice game, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Jackson up top again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete.
Lamb got to catch that.
Couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be gotta have its best play call.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Hey, Ozzy, come on. 180. Hey. In motion comes Andrews. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have.
I'll take it.
And with that pressure getting there,
Nah, 14.
it just ends up being a wasted down. Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away.
Got my foot up on the gas. Somebody got to do it.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
59! Ready! Hey, set 180! Hey, red!
Here's Stafford. On the run to the right. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
On them to love me like they love Pac. I love it.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up.
Promise you it's not.
Attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
20!
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much needed one as well. It covers 51 yards.
Let's go. Gotta stay on the sticks.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
250!
To throw is Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
Get the fuck out of here.
Communication between the receiver.
And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it up.
Get the fuck out of here.
And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Baltimore.
That's fucking crazy.
Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and they're going to come up with
crazy
6 here and just further their dominance. It's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
And he picked safety. That's nasty. Oh no, man.
Stay 50, stay 50. Ready?
On first down, Stafford. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Set. Middle, 20.
They dropped it. Come on, man.
That one's incomplete. Good job to look there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know that hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
They're gonna go. It's Stafford. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on
That's
fourth
nasty.
down. Give yourself the chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
2nd and 11.
At the 27-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And it's into the hands of Flowers. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
And it's 3rd down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Oh, my God.
Now, Jackson.
Thank you.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completed. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Rams come up with the recovery.
Give me something, man. Thank you.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick six in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision, doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. That's balled in on the left by Nakua. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
HOTTOGO. Scored. Man, I got scored 3 times in a quarter. That ain't about to happen.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Hey, easy. Hey.
Third and long. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. 180. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford.
Yeah, that was it.
And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford.
Fuck.
On the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up.
I ain't about to, ain't no bitch. I ain't about to quit.
Extend their lead. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Lowry with the catch. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Getting worn the fuck out, man.
He will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Corum. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
As he's down in the league, as he's taking the drag.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Off play action. It's Stafford. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
On 3rd down, here's Williams.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. 32, lady. Stafford to throw it.
They're going to drop everything.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. 180. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Oh, big hole left side.
These kids don't want to be bad.
But it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play to kick off this drive. An even 40 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here we go. One final play. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And this was as good.
Bro, it's only 11 o'clock. Hey, bro, got one damn word. Let's run one more. Get out of here. I need a jizzle. A jizzle. A jizzle. A jizzle.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Up next, it's our main event between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Rams.
Last run, regardless, make it a good one.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go from LA. Blake Corum now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I am more aggressive call on 2nd.
To the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Zebra! Lady!
Another run for Williams. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let me see you do it. Hey.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
And rock with it.
Air it out on third. Set up the screen. Here's McCoy. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly
Nasty.
on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. All right, here we go. Fourth down with Stafford.
Let's go, Zay.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through massive gain there on fourth down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down.
Zero. Lady. Hey.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Now Stafford again. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs
Come on,
always
man.
lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Give to Williams from the gun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shit.
Stafford from the gun. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete.
Damn, that was a whole quarter.
We finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've been moving it well, but face a third down here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did.
All right, I'm doing super test tomorrow. Hell yeah.
Drive ends in 3.
The wind was at a
I
sales
need an
pitch,
orange and
and
I
certainly
don't know
helped
how
that
to do
football
it.
fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, here he... It's just another one.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nick start with a pass. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Fuck.
Second down. Here's Nix again. Has him on the quick hitter. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And the corner play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
All set to go now from the 35. Nix with it on first. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Motioning the tight end left. Working inside the red zone. That one connects. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get some late points in the lead. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? You do feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, I certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it'll be that same strategy they until that defense proves it can stop it.
They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Short pass brought in. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
His ass kicked off. Look at this shit.
Here's Stafford. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he tackles with the first down yardage. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Hey, 22. 32.
Stafford throwing again. He's got Smith again. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
36 yards in the end.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Stafford now on first down. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You want to become quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Drops this one down here for Williams. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd and goal, they need 3 yards here.
Lady.
To throw, Stafford. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take the lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct?
Come on, man. Just goofy shit.
I think he has some.
He whiffs on the extra points. No good. So keep this a 2-point ball game. Here's Evans set to kick this away.
Just goofy
Here's
shit.
R.J. Harvey on the return. Making some progress here. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space, dude. That space update just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
One last play before the break.
Bad not.
Throwing here just before halftime.
That's going to be from one more
And he
spot.
just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
No, why don't you
Here's
hear
Evans set to kick this away.
I
Marvin
won't
Mims
pay.
down to return
I
it.
won't pay.
coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This ain't what you
Denver getting
want.
everybody set, so they've got first and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd
Let's
and
go.
7.
They scared.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Bombers.
Shit.
Running it after the penalty. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
They've got first down here from the 36. To throw, here's Nix. Finds Mims. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Now Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Nix from the gun. Left side now caught by Sutton. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down from the 42. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Don't make me. Come on. Don't do me like that.
Shoots right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Elevator operator. I don't know what I'm finna run.
But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us.
They 2 hours.
It's
I got
Broncos
2
football.
fucking
They're
people.
on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Let's go.
He's back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Drive getting it to Cortland Sutton. And that brings up 4th and short.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Finds him over the middle. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. Didn't saw the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, Sean, let's go! Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay, olay!
Shotgun snap to Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Hold on a sec. Hey! Bombers, bombers, bombers.
I'll take
He'll
that.
throw it. That one finds his man, Ingram. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Broncos needing a couple. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. But they're going to try for the touchdown first here, and goal to go. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now they use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still gonna have 1 left at their disposal.
Niggas are getting bad with somebody gotta do it on my foot up on the. Come on, brother.
Fifth DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. Next, quick out wide, complete. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos jumping front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. A touchdown here, Brock moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the up.
They connected that block so nastily.
Right now by 5. Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Come on, Ferd, make a block.
Whittington now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's crazy. He jumped inside like that.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
40 got 40.
He'll look to throw it. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They get 27 on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Let's go.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Set. 180. Zero. White.
Back to throw. Has it in close. And he's tackled for no gain. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
21. 180. And middle.
Let's go. I was nervous about that one.
To throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's in. And that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them.
Let's go.
They cashed in when it really mattered.
Let's go. Stink with
He's
it.
into the end zone. Really smart call here in the 4th. Now a field goal would only tie this game. Well, he just caught them the
Let's
touchdown.
go.
On defense, obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw.
Let's go. Get him out of here.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to wind up out of bounds. So a request for a miracle goes unanswered. This game comes to an end. So make a check in that win column for the Rams.
Let's go.
And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
Let's go. Play until you lose. Get it back. I gotta write this goddamn script.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Because I got all the hits, boy. I'll be on my little mouth.
And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And we're off and running from Raymond James. On the return, here comes Sean
Come
Tucker.
on, man.
Showing a reverse so far.
Come on, man.
Into the red zone. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly,
That's
if you
nasty.
get
I should have quit when I was behind.
Back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Oh, man, break that.
Here's Williams to start the drive. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Damn, they all over.
Stafford now off the play fake. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you've got to be ready for that check down at all times.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
White, ready. Lady.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
4th down, here's Stafford. Got a man, that's McCoy. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
Get the fuck out of here.
Stafford throwing again. And there's a man. It's intercepted.
Why did I do that?
And the Buccaneers force the turnover on a
Right there,
series of this
man.
game. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert 33. 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
Throwing again is Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Let's do quickly here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Start.
3rd down, give to Irving. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. He goes to the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Regular. Pistol. Hey, alert 33. Alert. Up.
Let's go.
Start.
Mayfield to throw for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Bro, come on.
Stafford. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And it's going to be 2nd down. Straight ahead with Williams. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Let's see, knock the fuck over, man. Come on.
Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate, and they converted on that 4th down. Hey, I wouldn't put it past him to try it again, but from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
180. 32.
Trying for it with Stafford. He finds Adams, complete. And he has this down to the 34. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter.
Let's go. Boom.
The Buccaneers leading so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break.
Okay, you don't take on too much time. She will never let the spirits down.
Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Offense up to the line fast.
Like the boys in the band.
Here's Williams. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's another for it. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Defense making a couple of good stops here. And this brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, They got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Third and goal, it's Stafford. Drops this one down here for Williams. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Whew.
Stafford gonna go on forward. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Man,
See like the boys in the band.
Plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
I might swerve in that corner. Whoa, whoa.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180. Hey, alert. Run. Real. Stop.
Mayfield to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Pistol. Point it right.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. And we're still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
180.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Bro, what the
Here we go. It's Mayfield.
Come on, man.
Down the field. Evans has it. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
We'll send a receiver left.
Let's go.
Mayfield now from the gun. Taking a shot deep here. To the outside. It's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon.
Let's go.
I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Taken in by Williams outright. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Stafford from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Let's go.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Let's go.
Stafford now on first down. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, LA. The Rams take the lead just before halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off. The touchdown.
Here's Evans set to kick this away.
No BS here.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Hurry! 180! Kings! Stop!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
180! Hey, alert! Pistol. Real. Stop!
First down, here's Baker. Completed to his running back. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with first and 10.
180! Alert! Run. Stop!
From the red zone
That's
now.
weak.
That one connects. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go. Kick that field goal,
himself. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they can try for some points going into the break. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Run. 180! What's up?
Was all over it.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers
It was all over it.
Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments.
It was fucking all over it.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Corum now on the return. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
I can't believe I gave him that
We got
touchdown,
ourselves
man.
quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Give him 25 on that play. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
Let's go.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I played with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And the big game followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That was cut on the left sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Rams have the first down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Oh, come on. Get that out.
First and 10. Here's Stafford. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
As quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to track that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. To throw, Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him.
I need to do like
space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled for the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Working inside the red zone. Delivers another one to Williams. That play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner. He's toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Up the gut they go with Williams. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Let's go, gang.
It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that will set 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
After 3 quarters, we're still net. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Bails out of the pocket quick. And then he's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fields the hard squib kick. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Baker now off the play fake. Buying some time right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Point 180.
Fuck.
Going again is Baker. Hits his tight end on the corner route. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. You look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On the give, this is Irving. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on. I put him right over top of him.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. He brings it in. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now trail by just a point in the 4th.
Scored way too easy.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Corum now on the return. Things going well so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he's going to take this all the way to about the 31. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here he is to throw. That's
I'll take
caught by
it.
Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams have taken the lead late.
Oh my God.
Kyron Williams, the touchdown. His second scoring cut to the
You
game.
gotta be kidding me,
Davis there
man.
for the extra point.
You
It's
gotta
no
be
good.
fucking kidding
Not
me.
the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the 4th.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Hurry! 180! Regular! What's up?
He'll look to throw it. He's got Emeka Egbuka rolling into enemy territory. He's going to bring this down to their 35.
Let's go!
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
That's good. 4 on 1 first down. 1st and 10.
Hurry!
They send a man in motion.
Up. Alert! What's up?
Setting up to pass. Forced out to his right. That's Evans making the catch outright. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And the Bucs have the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside.
Oh, mercy.
Help reset those chains.
Back to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, alert! Scott!
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. And he gets in. It's a touchdown. What a moment.
You gotta be shitting me, dog.
Extra point now. Now the kick team out to steal away
You
the lead
gotta
with a
be
point
fucking
after.
shitting me, man.
And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives him the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
Rams 27.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying.
You gotta be fucking shitting me,
For him now on the
man.
return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Sanford.
You gotta be fucking shitting me, man.
It's intercepted. That will do
A
it.
fucking missed extra
Milky
point.
makes the play. And the Buccaneers make one final massive play, and that finishes the win.
A fucking missed extra point. Get this shit out of here.
So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there.
All right, man. I'm gonna write this script. I'll see you guys in the morning. I'm gonna hop on when people are actually on.